What's up, guys? What's up, man? I missed you motherfuckers, baby. Anyways, I cuss too much. That's what they were saying in the last video. You know, I haven't seen you guys in a while. I missed you. How the hell you been? So, we're up to 2 cuss words already. I know. I'm a Christian. Look, okay? I do tend to cuss. That's something I gotta work on, so my bad. But that video took off, man. That video got a lot of buzz. That's the most views I've gotten in quite a while. A lot of comments too. So, do I gotta start like not cussing? Like, or I don't know. Because it seems like you guys want me to talk about Christianity more, but I'm over here like, well, man, I'm over here cussing. So, oh no. We'll stay tuned on that one. But as y'all see in the title of the video, we're going to talk about women. I know, shocker, right? It's either like women or like religion on here, it seems like. But not for real, guys. We got to talk about this. Like, have you guys noticed, like, all these women go for guys that, like, are really abusive? And some, they might not see the abusiveness coming. Maybe they're blindsided by it. But others actually know this person is abusive, and they get with them anyways. Like, I don't get it. But I started thinking about it, you know. I was like, there has to be some kind of, like, you know, science, psychology behind this, maybe. And I've come to a conclusion, guys. Like, it's the unpredictability. Like, it's the uncertainty of it, you know. It's like, I think, you know, I don't care what like feminists say, like, women do like being put in their place, you know, in certain situations, right? Maybe not like at work, but, you know, maybe in the bedroom or something. They like being put in their place. And so I think they see this bad, like, abusive guy, and they're like, oh, he can definitely put me in my place, you know, he can definitely, and also it's more fun for them, right? It's more like entertaining. It's an up and down roller coaster of emotions. Like, whereas if they get with a nice guy, I mean, it's going to be stable, it's going to be a lot better for their mental health, you know, and they're probably going to love them better. But it's boring. It's not fun. You ever heard that song by Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun? Like, girls just want to have fun, guys. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, they're gonna, why do you think, like, they go, you know, if you see girls in their 20s, like, where are they at? You know, they're in the bars, they're in the clubs, they're partying, they're drinking. Now, sure, if you put a gun to their head and ask them, like, hey, yes or no, like, is this bad for your health? I guarantee you they would say, this is horrible for my health, I'm sure. But they don't care. Like, they want to have fun, right? I think it's just in their nature. So I say this to say they're going to pick the thing that's not always best for them, but, you know, something that's exciting, that's fun, that's new, that's unpredictable. And I mean, think about it. If you have an abusive guy, bro, you don't know what you're gonna get. Like, you might be in a good mood one day, y'all might argue, then you might have makeup sex after, and then, I mean, the wind could blow that way, and then he's pissed off, and then he smacks you or something. I mean, I don't know. Like, these guys are, like, really toxic. And I guess the thing that, like, see, a lot of times people think when I make these videos I don't like women. Not true. I more so just don't understand why they do what they do sometimes, you know? And that's what frustrates me. It's not that I don't like women. And also, like, you know, I also hate how they are sometimes, in terms of, like, you know, they get with these guys, these horrible guys, and they get, like, burnt really bad, and then all of a sudden they just generalize every man as, like, a bad guy, and then it's like they think we're all bad, and it's like, no, you're just going after the bad ones, but there's a lot of good men out there who, you know, want to get married, want to have a family and kids, and want to treat you right. Like, they're out there, but you got to, like, seek them out and go for them. Like, you know, women hold the keys in the dating market. I mean, they have the choices. Like, they are the choosers, so they dictate the market. So it's up to them to, like, choose the best men. And it's not that I don't feel sorry for them if they, you know, suffer abuse, because that's never okay. It's just, it's not. Because, like, if I have 3 sisters, man. I got 3 nieces. I want to have kids of my own one day. And so I just picture, like, you know, being a dad and, like, my daughter being in that situation. And it's not cool, man. Like, I wouldn't like it, but it needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I'm making this video. It's like, what do we do to, like, educate these women on choosing better men? Because that's the problem. Like, they are willingly choosing to get with these men. And you know the saying, like, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Like, so it's A, they know what they're getting into, or B, they're completely blindsided. You know, no matter what, though, they are getting abused, and it's not okay. So, like, what do we do? Like, what do we have to do? And I almost feel like you could know and educate them and tell them, like, hey, he's no good for you. But at the end of the day, man, they're still going to do what they're going to do. Like, it's like telling a child, like, not to do something. I'm not comparing women to children, but I'm just giving you an example. It's like telling a child, like, don't do that. Like, he's going to do that then. The kid's going to do that. It's like a rebellious mindset. And so I just, and also, too, I think a lot of it could come from ego, too. Like, maybe the woman is like, no, I'm different. Like, I can change him. Like, he'll change for me. Maybe he didn't change for his ex or whatever, but I can change him. I see the good in him. And it's like, anybody can come off good at the start, but you really can hide who you are for quite a while. So you got to be very careful with that. And oh man, dude, I don't know how we put an end to this. I mean, I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but, like, I know people who have abused women, and they get girls left and right. Like, bada beam, bada boom, easy work. And these women know, because it could be like, maybe it was on camera, maybe they got put behind bars, maybe they have a reputation. Like, these women know, and they still go for it. So I don't know. I feel bad for them. I do. Like, they don't deserve to get abused, but, like, if you run in front of a highway with ongoing traffic, I'd feel bad if you got ran over, but at the same time, like, dude, what do you expect? Like, what do you expect? Like, I mean, it's like you gotta wake up and just, I don't know. And it's even worse, too, if they got kids in the situation, because, man, now, like, the guy could abuse the kid, and even if they don't abuse the kid could witness this abuse going on to the mother, and then that kid now has trauma. Kids are very smart, they're very observant, and now the kid has trauma, and that sticks with them, you know. And then now they're not going to trust men, and then the problem just amplifies and gets worse. Like, so we got to put an end to this, man. We got to stop this. I'm not saying, like, you know, people can't change, I guess. Like, if you make a mistake, you know, I'm sure you could change if you do the work, but I don't know, man. Hitting a woman is pretty bad. Like, you got to be pretty messed up in the head or have horrible anger problems. Like, I've never thought of hitting women. I've never even, like, even in my past relationships where shit just did not go well and I was disrespected out in public, I never even raised my voice to a woman, you know. And maybe at times, you know, raising your voice is a little okay, but I wouldn't even do that. I mean, I never put a hand on a woman, like in an assault or aggression, you know, type of way. It's just like, but they don't really, like, they want to be treated like that, of course. Like, they don't want to be abused, but they're not going for the guys that are going to treat them like that. Does that make sense? So I don't know what we do about it, but I mean, it's yeah, it's crazy. And you know, you would assume like a lot of these girls had like daddy issues growing up, and they just don't know what a healthy relationship with the male figure looks like, and they just didn't have an example growing up. But I've seen girls with like good relationships with their fathers literally doing the same shit. So it's kind of crazy. Like, ladies, let me just talk to you real quick, ladies. I don't know how many of y'all watch my channel, but just because guys like me or anybody else that you've encountered, just because we're nice and respectful does not mean we're a fucking pushover, okay? I'm the strongest person in my gym. I used to box, I used to wrestle, I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I fucked people up before I can handle myself. Just because we're nice does not mean we're a pushover and we can't protect you. Like, that's one thing I'm sick of. We gotta stop with that. Like, being a wannabe thug or being a fucking... First of all, hitting women don't even make you tough. Like, that makes you a fucking pussy in my book. Like, you should never fucking put your hands on a woman. Ever. So, that shit just pisses me off, like, so much. So, but, yeah. So, anyways, man. Like, if anybody ever, like, if any guy ever, like, tried to attack my sisters or my mom or my nieces, like, I'll probably go to prison. I'll just say it right now. I will probably go to prison. Because I don't put up with that shit. You know, I don't really get angry nowadays, but that's where I draw the line. I'm just not cool with that at all, so. But, anyways, you know, shit happens, but ladies, I just really want you guys to just make better decisions. Just be careful. Like, I know it's tough, like, because I'm a guy, so I don't have to worry about a woman maybe, like, physically abusing me, but I've had attraction in the past, and I couldn't control it. Like, it was so strong early on, and then I found myself, like, pretty soon just falling into this person's trap, when it's like I saw the red flags, but I kind of ignored them because I was just so, like, I don't know what you want to call it, in love or whatever. And it can get you, and then you get manipulated and verbally abused. Like, it's a little different for us, but I don't know, man. We're all guilty of it. Like, none of us are perfect. I've made bad decisions. I've gotten into the wrong relationships. Yeah, so, but I just really caution you guys to, like, just be careful, like, who you get with, and also, like, sometimes going after, like, the guy or the girl that you normally wouldn't, it's not a bad thing. At least go on a date with them, you know, like, try it out. You might like them. I mean, I've seen, like, especially with guys, like, we take horrible ass pictures. Like, I'll just admit, we're not good with, like, filters and angles, and like, imagine I'm hanging with the homies, like, hey guys, do you want to take photos in front of the water? Like, we just don't do that shit. So I've gotten told a lot, like, yo, you look better in person, like, and it's like, but if you just judge people off of social media where everything's superficial, like, you're never really going to get to know people. And, like, there could be someone really good for you, and you just never give them a chance because they had a bad photo or something on Instagram, like, or a dating app. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't want to yap about this too much longer because holy hell, it's 14 minutes. But yeah, just be careful, guys, like, who you be with, and you know, make good decisions. But anyways, I'll see y'all next video. Peace.